Hello and welcome to high school boys soccer between the undefeated Lynn Classical Rams and the 3-2 Peabody Tanners. It's a beautiful night for a soccer game, and we are about to get underway here at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. And Lynn Classical starts with the ball. Early pressure from the Tanners. Harrison with the stop. The Lynn Classical throw, stopped by the Tanners. A lot of in the middle of the field play right now, trying to get the ball, try to start something with the Tanners. Up to Kyle Joyce. Kyle Joyce with to Kyle Morphus on the right. And the Lynn Classical goalie stops the ball. Lynn Classical goalie gives it to his defender on the left. And over the top ball to Ben Kemp. Ben Kemp plays it back to the goalie. Dom Cunha plays with it, gets it out to his defender. Back to Dom Cunha. And a clear from goalie Dom Cunha. Peabody Tanners trying to start a transition here with the numbers. Cairo passes it to Costa. Nick Sabloni with the ball, looks what he has, passes it off to his right. Ben Kemp looks left, goes back to his goalie, Dom Cunha. Dom Cunha stops the ball, sees what he has, and clears it out. A header by Lynn Classical winning the ball. A lot of in the middle of the field play here. Lynn Classical trying to make something happen. They got the give and go. He's on. Shot on net. Goes wide right. Corner kick for Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical sets up their corner kick play. The ball comes in. It's a little low. Stopped by the Peabody Tanners defense. Tanners clear it. Classical gets the ball back, try to make something happen, and clears the ball out to the right. Tanners throw. Big throw by Nick Sabloni. Header by Harrison Fisher. Off to Kyle Joyce. Tries to make something happen. Classical stops and steals the ball. Off of Lynn Classical, that's Peabody ball. Good throw by Costa, good header by the Peabody midfielder, Victor. It's a Peabody throw. It's a Peabody kick, sorry. Taking the kick is Nick Sabloni. Nick Sabloni kicks it deep to the left corner. On the run is Cairo. Yep. Cleared out by Lynn Classical Rams. Nick Sabloni gets the ball. He has time. He looks back, looks to his goalie. Dom Cunha stops the ball and takes a look. Passes it off to the right. Peabody Tanners defense trying to clear the ball here, trying to look for something. Finds Harrison Fisher out on the left. Turnover by the Tanners in the middle. Classical with the good 1-2 touches here in the passing game. They go out wide. Lynn Classical goes out wide. Good defense by the Tanners. Big header from the Lynn Classical to keep the ball from their defense. Throw in Peabody. Kyle Morphus throws it to Kyle Joyce. Wins by Lynn Classical. Classical tries to transition with their offense down the field. Coming down the middle is Lynn Classical. They have the numbers. Over the top ball to Lynn Classical. They have a breakaway. Number 7 has a shot on goal. Wide left. Lynn Classical brought the ball up on an offensive transition. They went over the top to number 7 with the shot. Was Fernando Gomez. He went wide left. Dom Cunha with the goal kick. Clears it out to the center of the field. That's Kyle Morphus with the header. Foul on Lynn Classical. It's a kick for Peabody. Ben Kemp with the kick. Kicks it up to the middle of the field. Won by Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical brings the ball down. Lynn Classical has it, bringing it down the side. Nick Zabloni with the stop. All right, throw in from Lynn Classical in the corner. Taking the throw for Lynn Classical is Tyler Dugan. Throws it in short. Goal kick for the Peabody Tanners. Dom places the ball down, looks what he has, takes his time, and kicks it out to the center of the field near the Tanner logo. Goes up to Cairo. Harrison Fisher tries to get the ball back, and Lynn Classical wins it. Kyle Joyce looks for switch the fields. He finds Kyle Morphus on the right side. He puts too much on that one, goes out of bounds. Lynn Classical ball. Lynn Classical with the throw. It's a good throw by Lynn Classical off the head of the Peabody Tanners. It's out of bounds. Lynn Classical throw. Again, Lynn Classical with the throw. Lynn Classical kicks a deep ball to the center of the field. Lynn Classical's on the run, trying to get it. Nick Zabloni with the header to stop it. Lynn Classical fighting for the ball. Gets the ball inside the 10. Looks for help. Shot. That shot by Lynn Classical was by Jair Alvarez. It's a goal kick for Peabody. It's a kick to the right side of the field. Won by Classical. Ends up at Kyle Joyce's feet for Peabody. Harrison Fisher has the ball. He has some space. Looks what he has. Finds Ben in the middle. Costa Prasalis is on the left. Harrison Fisher, good 1-2 pass. Finds Cairo Dalafor in the corner. Lynn Classical defense wins the ball. Now they're transitioning back. Lynn Classical finds an open man, and the Peabody defense stops it and passes back to their goalkeeper. Nick Zabloni clears it out, finds Ben in the middle. Ends up at the feet of Nick Zabloni. Lynn Classical wins it. Finds a man in the corner. The ball rolls. It rolls out of bounds. It's a Peabody Tanners throw. Costa Prasalis with the throw. Harrison Fisher ends up with it for the Tanners. Costa again. Nice 1-2 pass between the two of them. Out of bounds. Lynn Classical throw. Throw in by Lynn Classical. Won by Classical. Stopped by the Peabody defense. That is a Peabody Tanners throw. Seems to be a timeout. We are now about 9 minutes into the game. Right now it is 0 Peabody, 0 Lynn Classical. A lot of play in the middle. A couple of opportunities for Lynn Classical. But we still stand at a 0-0 game.
See how bad the camera's shaking?
And the Beauty Tanners retake the field, followed by the Lynn Classical Rams. We're about to begin play once again. It will be a Lynn Classical throw. Oh, Peabody Tanners throw by Costa Prasalis on the left side here. Throw finds the Lynn Classical feet. Peabody Tanners, Victor in the middle, wins the ball. Kyle Joyce takes the ball for the Tanners up the middle. Goes left. Tries to find Kyle Dalfor in the middle. Lynn Classical defense stops it. Lynn Classical defense clears it in the corner. It's off Kyle Joyce's feet. Lynn Classical ball. Throw by Lynn Classical ends up in the feet of Ben Kiyunga for the Peabody Tanners. It's a throw by Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical wins it. Ends up at the feet of Harrison Fisher for the Tanners. Ben Kiyunga kicks it up the middle. Finds Lynn Classical defense feet. The Lynn Classical defense clears it. Kyle Morphus has the ball, looks for what he has, clears it to the top right corner. Cleared by the Lynn Classical defense. Ben Kemp with the one touch, finds Ben Kiyunga in the middle for the Tanners. Tyler Sermon makes a run up the right, finds Kyle Morphus in the corner, too much on that one. Lynn Classical throw. The throw in, win by Classical. Classical has the ball, they're trying to make a run here. Classical finds the middle, right at the Tanner Bolt. Again, right at the Tanner Bolt, Lynn Classical sees what they have. Tries to go left, stopped by the Tanner defense. Kyle Morphus tries to pass the ball up off Lynn Classical. That is a Tanner throw. Big throw by Kyle Morphus here. Kyle Morphus lines up the throw, big throw. It's over Kyle Joyce's head, ends up in Lynn Classical's feet. It cleared by Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical heads it. Cleared again. Won by Kyle Morphus, tried to find Kyle Joyce. Didn't get there. Lynn Classical again trying to transition, but again stopped by the Peabody defense. Header by Lynn Classical down towards the 30. And they go back to the Peabody goalie. Peabody goalie attempts to clear with a deflection. Peabody Tanner throw. Throw by Nick Sabloni of the Tanners. Finds Lynn Classical feet. Off the Lynn Classical, so now it's Peabody Tanner throw. Costa Prasalis for the Tanners, throws the ball in, finds Harrison Fisher. Header to the middle to Victor Marcial. Turnover by the Tanners. Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical tips it over the defender, Nick Sabloni, tries to make a run for the net. Tries to cross it over. Saved by Peabody Tanners goalie, Dom Cunha. Big throw by Dom Cunha for the Tanners. Kyle Joyce finds Kyle Joyce's feet, tries to trap it, knocks it out of bounds. Lynn Classical throw. Finds other Lynn Classical feet. They're trying to make a run down the side. Goes back, crosses it to the middle. Finds another Lynn Classical player, called offsides. Tanner kick. Tanners move quickly to get the ball up the field. They kick it deep. Find a Lynn Classical wins the ball. Now it's a Tanner throw. Tanner seemed to be moving quickly to try to get the ball up in the field in transition. Handball by the Tanners. It's a Lynn Classical kick at about the 40-yard line. Deep kick by Lynn Classical, looking for the player now near the 15. Cleared by the Peabody Tanners. Lynn Classical up in the front. Stolen by Kyle Morphus. Kyle Morphus tries to transition, passes it up to Cairo Dalfor, to Harrison Fisher. Back to Cairo. Stolen by the Lynn Classical defense. Peabody retains possession, however. Cairo goes to the middle. To Bjorn. Finds Tyler Sermon on the right. Peabody made a good string of passes, but unfortunately, the Lynn Classical defense stopped them. Peabody Tanner throw. Won by Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical holds possession, going towards the middle of the field. They attempt to go right. Lynn Classical is going right up the middle towards the 18. Shot on goal. Saved. Dom Cunha saved by the Tanners. Dom Cunha with the big throw. Finds Kyle Morphus to his feet. Kyle Morphus clears it to the top right corner. Lynn Classical has possession. Stolen by the Tanners. Tanners try to make a move. They go over the top to Kyle Joyce. It's a race to the goalie. Kyle Joyce has an open shot. Taken down by the Lynn Classical defense. No call. Play on, boys. Good attempt by the Tanners there to try to go over the top. Did not work, however, and Lynn Classical now has possession on the throw. Lynn Classical throw. Good throw by Classical. Tanners take possession. They go up the left side of the field. Pass to Cairo Dalla. Force stolen by Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical makes a move. Good pass. Good defense from the Tanners. Taken down by the Tanners. It is a free kick for the Lynn Classical Rams at about the 30-yard line. Taking the kick is Alexander Tello for the Lynn Classical Rams. He's waiting for his teammates to set up near the 18. In comes the kick. It's over the top. Finds a Peabody head. Cleared by the Tanners. Up to Kyle Joyce. About 3 Peabody Tanners against the 6 Lynn Classical Rams. Kyle Joyce looking for someone to pass to. Kyle Joyce finds Harrison Fisher. Harrison Fisher tries to switch the fields, gets it to the middle. Bjorn in the middle. Victor Maciel tries to make a move. Tries to take it himself through the Lynn Classical Rams, doesn't work. Costa Persalis makes a good run, gets the ball, holds possession, tries to find Harrison in the corner. Cleared, Lynn Classical defense. Out of bounds, Peabody Tanner throw. Subs coming in now. Coming in for Costa Persalis is Johnny DeLeva of the Tanners. And coming in for Harrison Fisher of the Tanners is Edward Santos. Nick Sabloni with the throw for the Tanners. Cairo Dalfo with a big header to the middle of the field. Finds Lynn Classical feet. Now Lynn Classical's trying to transition. They go over the top. Ben Kemp gets the ball first, passes back to the Tanner goalie. Tanner goalie clears. It's a Lynn Classical throw. Big throw from the Classical Rams. Won by Lynn Classical. Peabody Tanners take the possession on the turnover. They head it to Kyle Joyce. Ben Kemp has time. He looks what he has. Finds Cairo on the left. Santos with the nice knee to Victor Maciel in the middle. Victor finds Cairo on the left. Cairo takes a lefty cross. Stopped by Lynn Classical Rams. By a great defensive play by the Lynn Classical Rams. Edward Santos has a shot outside the 18, just over the crossbar. That's number 30, Edward Santos takes a shot just above the crossbar. About a 20-yard shot. Cleared short by the Lynn Classical goalie. Victor Marcial in the middle, wins it for the Tanners. Turns it over to Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical's trying to transition. Stopped by the Tanner defense. Johnny DeLeva with the stop. Cairo looks to see what he has. Finds Johnny DeLeva. Johnny DeLeva turns it over to Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical has the ball. They have an open man. They call him offsides at about the 25. It's a Tanner kick. Ben Kemp is taking the kick for the Tanners. Looks to see what he has, waits for his men to move up. Kick by Ben Kemp. Looks for Cairo on the left. Win by Lynn Classical. Tanner throw. Lynn Classical wins the throw. Goes back to Johnny DeLeva of Peabody. Dom Cunha comes out for Peabody. Sees what he has, passes it out to his right. Pass up by Peabody, find Kyle Joyce up top. Kyle Joyce goes back to Captain Ben Kemp. Ben Kemp switches the fields. He finds a wide open Cairo, Dalafor on the left. Cairo goes to Nick Sabloni. Nick Sabloni goes back to Ben Kemp. Peabody Tanner is trying to hold possession at the moment. Kyle Morphus goes right, finds Kyle Joyce. Kyle Joyce puts a liner to the corner with no one there. It is a goal kick, Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical goalie plays the ball down. Gets ready for a boot. Kicks it deep. Goes a little left. It's a Peabody Tanner throw. Kyle Morphus with the throw. Big throw into the middle of the box. Who's there? Victor Marcial gets a head on it. Kyle Joyce also gets a head just over the crossbar for the Tanners. Good opportunity for Peabody Tanners there. Kyle Morphus had a big throw, one header to the next. Kyle Joyce could not find the back of the net. Goal kick for the Lynn Classical Rams. Appears to be another timeout. We're about halfway through the first half here. Right now the score is Peabody 0, Lynn Classical 0. It's been a very good game so far. A lot of play in the middle, good opportunities for both teams. But the score is still 0-0. Both tiers appear to be coming back from their timeout. It'll be a goal kick for the Lynn Classical Rams coming out. Still got about 20 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this first half. Lynn Classical goalie tells his men to move up. Deep kick. Finds Lynn Classical feet. Kyle Morphus with the pressure. Kyle Morphus clears the ball. Won by the Lynn Classical. They try to go over the top. There's no one there. Ben Kemp has the possession of the ball. Passes back to the Peabody goalie. Peabody goalie clears it out to the left to Nick Sabloni. Finds Johnny DeLeva in the middle to Victor Marcial. Lynn Classical takes over on the turnover. They pass the ball up the right to another Lynn Classical player. He gets there. Goes in for the cross. Turnover to Peabody Tanners. Peabody ball. Cairo with the ball on the left finds Sabloni with a big clear by Sabloni to the middle of the field to finds Lynn Classical feet. Lynn Classical has a kick up the middle. No one there. Right to the Peabody goalie. Dom Cunha with the big throw. Kyle Morphus gets it up, tries to find Kyle Joyce to the corner. He's running toward the ball. Can't get there in time. Goal kick for the Lynn Classical Rams. It's a goal kick for Lynn Classical. The ball is coming out. Goal kick, Lynn Classical. Won by the Peabody Tanners. Kyle Joyce tries to win the ball back for Peabody. Goes back to Lynn Classical. Ben Kemp with the stop. Tries to clear it, ends up at Lynn Classical's feet. Victor Maciel for Peabody, looks for Edward Santos up top. Good defense by Lynn Classical. Edward Santos tries to win it back. Good defense by Lynn Classical. They clear the ball out. However, it finds Peabody feet. Bjorn Shorter in the middle. Goes left to Cairo Dallafor. Cairo tries to go to the corner. Kicked out of bounds by Lynn Classical. Peabody throw. Peabody's going to try and take this opportunity to score here. Big throw from Cairo Dallafor to the middle of the box. Finds Lynn Classical feet. Lynn Classical clears it out. Johnny DeLeva chases after it. Has some time. Goes back to his goalie. Peabody goalie clears it out. Finds Ben Kemp on the right. Back to goalie. Back to Ben Kemp again. Turnover by the Peabody Tanners. Lynn Classical has a chance here. Shot. Save. Dom Cunha for Peabody Tanners. Dom Cunha with the big throw out left to Cairo. Cairo looks what he has. Finds Nick Sabloni in the back. Tries to find people in the middle. No one there. Lynn Classical turned it over to Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical goes back. Tries to retain possession. Lynn Classical sees what they have. Turnover by Classical. And Peabody can't capitalize. Lynn Classical with the ball in the middle of the field. Cairo Dallafor with a deep kick to Kyle Joyce up top. Kyle Joyce tries to beat the goalie. Kyle Joyce taken down, no call. Lynn Classical clears it out, finds Peabody feet. Now Kyle Morphus has the ball. Cleared out of bounds by Lynn Classical. It's a big Peabody throw coming in. Peabody's going to try and capitalize. Two subs coming in for Peabody. Ben Kiyanga's coming in for Victor Maciel in the middle of the field. Kyle Morphus is going to throw it in. Here comes the throw. Big throw, finds the middle of the box. Header by Classical to clear it. Shot, maybe. Peabody Tanners take a shot, wide left. Goal kick for Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical goalie clears it out to the left. Won by the Tanner header. Classical ends up with it, trying to retain possession here, going up the middle of the field. Cleared by Peabody, finds Classical defense. Classical defense clears it out to the right. Out of bounds, Peabody Tanner throw. Finds Cairo, but turns it over to the Lynn Classical defense. Comes back to Nick Sabloni. Sabloni sees what he has. Uses his goes to Ben Kemp. Passes back to Dom Cunha. And the Peabody goalie clears it out. However, it finds Lynn Classical feet. Nick Sabloni stops. Shot by Lynn Classical over the net. Good shot by Lynn Classical. Just didn't make it into the net. Went right over the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick for the Tanners. Dom Cunha clears it out with his goal kick. Kyle Morphus wins the ball. Tries to send it up the right, doesn't make it. Ed Santos wins the ball in the middle. Ben takes it left for the Peabody Tanners. Turnover. Lynn Classical holds possession. Bjorn for Peabody. Finds Cairo on the left. Couldn't make it. Lynn Classical throw. Won by Lynn Classical. Header to the middle. Nick Sabloni with the defensive stop. Ends up being a Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical with the throw. Header won by Lynn Classical. Tip over to Peabody turnover. Big kick by Ben Kemp to fight Ed Santos for Peabody. Trying to make a move out of it. Cleared by Lynn Classical defense. Cairo with the header finds Ed Santos for Peabody. Cross to the middle. Lynn Classical stops him. Good defense by the Classical Rams. Peabody Tanners with the turnover. Kyle Joyce trying to make something happen. Shot on net. Deflect off the goalie. Saved Lynn Classical. Good save by the Lynn Classical goalie there. Clears it out. Low kick. Won by Kyle Morphus. Tries to find Kyle Joyce in the middle. Doesn't spread the defense. Lynn Classical tries to clear it up. Stopped by Peabody defense. Ben Kemp looks what he has. Finds Peabody on the right. Clears it up. Finds Kyle Joyce. Turnover by the Tanners. Lynn Classical takes over. Ben's control in the middle. Finds Costa on the left. Costa brings it down. Finds Cairo. Peabody turnover. Lynn Classical's got some, working fast here. Cleared by Cairo by the Peabody Tanners. Lynn Classical clears it out. Ball stays in play. Tanner throw. Header by Classical. Bjorn finds Kyle Morphus on the right. Kyle sends it back to the middle. Turnover. Lynn Classical defense clears it out. All the way down to the other side of the field towards the Peabody goalie. Peabody goalie gets it, picks it up. Looks what he has. Surveys the field. Punts it out. On the bounce, the Lynn Classical wins it. Peabody Tanners take control. Cairo's looking up the field, trying to find something. Keeps going up the field. He's got no one around. All right. Goes back to Ed Santos. Ed Santos for Peabody with the ball, making a decision. Goes back to Nick Sabloni. Nick Sabloni goes to the middle to Bjorn. Bjorn crosses the ball to the other side of the field to find captain Kyle Morphus. Kyle Morphus finds Ben Kianga in the middle. Ben finds Costa on the left. Costa finds Cairo. Good ball movement by the Tanners. See if they can make something happen. Over the top ball from Ed Santos to Kyle Joyce. Nice goalkeeping from the Lynn Classical goalie. Goalkeeper punts it out. Low kick again. Bounces. Lynn Classical gets possession. Peabody Tanners get the turnover. Lynn Classical with the ball. Tries to clear it to the middle, doesn't get there. Peabody gets possession. They go back once again, trying to find something to do. They go left, too much on that one. Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical throw. Right to the Peabody Tanner foot, trying to clear it out. Oh, Lynn Classical takes over on the turnover. They're going to the corner. Kicked out of bounds by the Peabody Tanners. Lynn Classical throw. What about the 15-yard line? Lynn Classical with the throw. Finds Classical feet. Cleared by Peabody Tanners to the middle. Lynn Classical wins that in the middle. Kyle Joyce of the Peabody Tanners gets the ball. They try to transition with numbers. They find Cairo. Cairo again tries to look for Kyle Joyce over the top. Doesn't work. Goes to the Lynn Classical defense for the clear out of bounds. Peabody throw. Cairo throws it into Kyle Joyce. Kyle Joyce tries to find the middle. It gets to Bjorn in the middle. Bjorn passes also to the other side. Lynn Classical's now on a transition, trying to make something out of that turnover. Peabody, good step by Nick Sabloni, stops the ball. Nick Sabloni finds Cairo. He's all by himself on the left. Looking for something to do. He goes over the top again to Kyle Joyce. Too much. Lynn Classical defense clears it out. Again, Lynn Classical defense trying to clear the ball here. Turnover by them. Peabody picks up the ball. Shot by Cairo. Wide left. Cairo Dallafor with the shot from about 20 yards out. Goes wide left. A lot of subs coming in for the Peabody Tanners. Looks like new strikers are out there for the Tanners. Looks like we have Oscar and Chris Fazzolo and Oscar Mejia are out there for up top for the Tanners. Trying to get some fresh feet. We have about 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half between the undefeated Lynn Classical Rams and the 3-2 PVD Tanners. Been a great game so far. Very competitive. A lot of chances for both sides. And now we have a Lynn Classical free kick. Classical kicks it up, ends up at PVD defense. PVD clears the ball. PVD finds Harrison Fisher. Kyle Morphus looking for someone. Finds Oscar on the left. Oscar kicks it to the right. Tries to do something with it, and the Lynn Classical defense stops it again. Both defenses have been pretty locked down so far. Costa tosses it into Harrison Fisher. Lynn Classical wins the battle there. Lynn Classical trying to retain possession, trying to find something to do with the ball. They go over the top, goes over Ben Kemp's head. Lynn Classical trailing. Ben Kemp tries to clear it out, finds a Lynn Classical player. They're inside the 18. PVD Tanners clear the ball. Victor Maciel finds Oscar up front. Oscar has a chance here. Oscar takes a shot, stopped by Lynn Classical defense. Stopped by the Classical goalie. Good opportunity for the Tanners there. Good transition by PVD, but they couldn't make it happen. Good goalkeeping by the Lynn Classical Rams. And good defense. Cleared by the Lynn Classical goalie. It was a low kick. It looks like Captain Jake Howard would be taking the throw. Jake Howard with the throw. Lynn Classical ends up winning the battle there. Takes the ball, tries to transition. Out of bounds by the Tanners. That's a Lynn Classical throw. Classical with the throw. Harrison Fisher of PVD Tanners won that one. Classical tries to make something happen here. They're going to the corner. Ben Kemp takes the ball, clears it out, finds Chris Fazzolo of PVD Tanners. Tries to find someone in the middle, but Lynn Classical takes over on that turnover. Lynn Classical trying to make something happen here. Chris Fazzolo trying to turn the ball over, gets the ball, PVD retains possession, tries to find something, and the Classical defense once again stops the Tanners. Ben Kiyunga in the middle, looks for something, can't make the pass. Jake Howard with the stop, finds Victor in the middle. Turnover by the Tanners. Lynn Classical tries to make something happen again. They're transitioning up. They find an open guy in the middle, taken down, no call, keep playing. Oscar with the ball. PVD Tanners have the ball now. Surveying the field, find what they have, 1-2. Harrison Fisher's taking it up the left side of the field, gets the ball stolen by Lynn Classical, and they clear it out. Fernando Gomez of Lynn Classical has been pretty fast. He's been doing a lot of damage. Finds number 11 for Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical with the shot. Saved by Dom Cunha for the PVD Tanners. Number 11 for Lynn Classical, that is Jenner Sandoval with the shot. Ben Kiyunga in the middle of the field, goes left, finds Oscar up top. Lynn Classical defense clears it out. Ben Kemp of PVD again goes back to his goalie. Dom Cunha kicks it right out to the right, finds Tyler Sermon of PVD. Ben Kemp clears it out, finds Victor. Victor tries to go left, switch fields. Harrison Fisher has a lot of room, takes the space, finds Oscar up top, goes left. Oscar's trying to cross it here. Off Lynn Classical. It is a PVD Tanner corner kick here. The PVD Tanners are going to try and make something happen off this offensive opportunity. Taking the kick will be Captain Ben Kemp. So Ben Kemp lines up the kick. His hand goes up, and the kick is off. It's a high one into the box, off the head of Peabody, finds the foot of Ben Kiyunga, goes up, off the crossbar, headed again by Peabody Tanners, right over the crossbar. Good opportunity for the Tanners there. They just couldn't find the back of the net once again. It is now a goal kick for Lynn Classical. Peabody Tanners steal the ball in the middle field, try to go to the top, go to the left corner. Out of bounds, Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical throw. Finds the feet of Lynn Classical. Up to Peabody Tanner Sabloni. Victor Maciel of Peabody retains the ball, tries to bring it up the field alone. Fights off defenders. Out of bounds, Tanner ball. Oscar throws it into Victor for Peabody. Victor tries to fight off the Lynn Classical defender. To no avail. Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical's trying to make something happen again. They go into the middle of the field. They find someone. They try to go over the top. Lynn Classical's fast. They're going in. They have a breakaway. Tyler Sermon tries to stop him. Shot. Saved by Dom Cunha of the Tanners. Incredible save by the Peabody Tanners, Dom Cunha. Sees what he has, he throws it. He's got a wide open Captain Jake Howard on the right. Really good transition there for Lynn Classical Rams, but the goaltender for Peabody was able to make the stop, and he is up and ready to go. Tyler Sermon tries to stop, but he stumbles. Lynn Classical takes over. Lynn Classical's got the middle of the field. They're going in again. Turnover by Lynn Classical. Peabody retains ball. A lot of quick passes by the Tanners, trying to move the ball quickly. Costa saves the ball. Lynn Classical's Peabody Tanner ball. Cleared by Nick Sabloni of Peabody Tanners. Won by the Lynn Classical Rams. Lynn Classical now with the logo of Peabody wins, trying to transition here. Lynn Classical, they're going in. They find someone on the left. Splits the defense. They have an opportunity. Lynn Classical tries to cut back. Peabody Tanner stop him. Just under 2 minutes here in the first half. We're about to end the first half. So far, no score. Victor Marcial for Peabody trying to change that. And that is the end of the first half. We have Peabody 0, Lynn Classical 0. Been a lot of battle in the middle of the field. Good opportunities for both teams, but to no avail. We go into halftime 0-0. Hopefully the second half will be just as exciting.
DC Rental has been in business for almost 30 years, offering state-of-the-art radio communications and security camera systems. DC Rentals is able to cater our system, scale it down to any size event, large or small. Our custom-built trailers are designed for fast deployment with full video and communication capabilities. We offer top-of-the-line Motorola and Hytera dispatch and radio equipment, along with Telex and Zetron consoles. DC Rental's mobile command trailer is also available for special events or emergency. In addition, we provide individual and group training sessions on all of our equipment, as well as 24-hour customer service. DC Rentals can be reached at 781-289-3000 or on the internet at dcrentals.net. DC Rentals is a proud sponsor of Peabody TV.
Welcome back. We are just about to start the second half of the Peabody Tanners and Lynn Classical Rams soccer game here at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. In case you missed the first half or are just joining us, it is now a 0-0 game. There has been a lot of play in the middle, but also a lot of opportunities for both the Tanners and the Rams. And here we go. We're about to start the second half here. Tyler Sermon with Peabody Tanners has the ball, tries to find someone in the middle. Turnover by the Tanners. Rams pick up the ball, try to transition here. Cleared by the PBD defense. Again, for those of you just joining us, it has been a great game, and it's been a beautiful night. A lot of action so far, very intense game, very low scoring. Very exciting game to watch. Victor Maciel for PBD Tanners tries to send it the other way, finds Kyle Morphus. Kyle Morphus goes up. Lynn Classical defense clears it out. Turnover by the Classical defense. Victor Maciel takes it up about the 20, takes a shot on net. Saved, Lynn Classical Rams goalie. That was Victor Maciel for the PBD Tanners, taking the shot about 20 yards out. Saved by the Lynn Classical Rams. The Rams goalie clears it out. And it rolls out of bounds. It is a Tanner throw. Tyler Sermon throws it in. Tries to play it to the middle. Takes a couple touches. Ends up finding Kyle Morphus. Ben Kemp sends it over to the left to Nick Sabloni. Nick Sabloni looks what he has. Finds Costa Prasalis. Costa up to Harrison Fisher. Turnover by the Tanners. Lynn Classical then kicks it out of bounds. PBD Tanner throw. PBD Tanners win the ball. Cairo Dallafour trying to win it. Goes up the sideline on the left, tries to make a run. Sends it up to Harrison. Throw by Tanners, quick throw, finds Victor in the middle. Ben of the PBD Tanners, Ben Kianga, tries to make something happen here by himself here. Goes back to Nick Sabloni on the defense. Surveys the field, trying to switch the fields here. Ben Kemp kicks it out of bounds. Couldn't find Tyler Sermon on that one. It's a Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical throws it in. Over everybody's head. Finds Ben Kemp. Ben Kemp has time. He passes it back to the goalkeeper. Dom Cunha still in the net for the Tanners. Finds Costa on the left. Costa gets it up to Harrison. Harrison fumbles with it. Loses the ball. The Rams take it. Bearshirt gets the ball back, tries to get the ball to Victor. Cairo, PBD Tanner throw. Cairo throws it in, finds Ben Kianga in the middle. Ben tries to make something happen. Turns the ball over to Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical now has the ball. PBD Tanners fight back though. Cairo passes it up. Finds Harrison Fisher up in the front. Harrison Fisher with the shot. Over the net, a little right. That was number 16. Harrison Fisher with the shot. Goes a little over and to the right. Good opportunity for the Tanners. Good shot. The Lynn Classical goalkeeper kicks it out. Good kick to the middle of the field. Free kick for the Rams after a push by Victor Maciel in the middle. This is Christopher Zelaya with the kick. Passes it off to his other defense. Pressure by Kyle Joyce for the Tanners. Tanner throw. Quick throw by the Tanners. They find Cairo on the left. He's making a run. Still has possession. Tanner throw. Again, quick throw. Harrison tries to make a move. Gets it to Ben in the middle. Ben takes a touch. Lynn Classical defense again, too much for the Tanners. Lynn Classical defense gets possession. Sees what they have, they clear it out, try to get it up. Nick Sabloni gets a foot on it. However, the Lynn Classical offense is pretty quick. Trying to make it move here. All right, they go left, they switch the fields. They got a runner on the left side. Takes a shot, save, PBD Tanners. Dom Cunha with the save. Shot there was number 10, Alexander Tello for the Lynn Classical Rams. There's a shot right at Dom Cunha. He makes the nice save. Tanner throw. Tyler Sermon with the throw, finds Kyle Morphus. Seems to be a free kick for PBD Tanners here. Gonna try to push the ball up the field. Tyler Sermon with the kick. He's going to try and make a big kick here to get an offensive possession. The kick from Sermon. Seems to be a good kick up the middle to the 30. PVD Tanners can't handle the ball, and Lynn Classical defense turns it over, takes over. Lynn Classical's on a run, number 7. Fernando Gomez. Makes a move, goes to the corner, tries to cross it, crosses it towards the net, wide right. Sub for Lynn Classical. Now coming onto the field for Lynn Classical is number 8, Brian Morales. Peabody wins the kick. Harrison Fisher, nice touch. Finds Cairo. Cairo goes up the field. Lynn Classical defense being strong. Cairo wins the battle. Finds Harrison Fisher in the corner. Lynn Classical defense wins, however, it goes out of bounds, and it is a Peabody Tanner throw. Kyle Morphus was his big throw in, is going to take the throw here. Tanners are going to try and capitalize on the ball getting into the box. Kyle Morphus lines up the throw. It's a big throw by Kyle Morphus. He gets to the middle of the box. No one there. Classical defense clears it out. Another attempt by the PVD Tanners. Kyle Joyce kicks it, clears it off the goalie. However, goal kick for the Rams. Nice attempt there by the Tanners, trying to make something happen. Good effort by Kyle Joyce to not give up on the play. Lynn Classical lines the kick up. Goal kick goes out. It's a high kick. Lynn Classical wins it. Out of bounds. Tanner ball. Tanner throw. Kyle Morphus again with the big throw. Tries to look for Kyle Joyce. Lynn Classical wins it. Clears it out. Good header by Ben Kemp. Lynn Classical with a good ball. Tyler Sermon with the defense on Lynn Classical. Kicks it out of bounds. It's a Lynn Classical ball. Lynn Classical throw in. Goes right back to him. Goes to the middle. Lynn Classical is switching the fields, trying to generate some offense here. Offsides, Lynn Classical. That is a PVD Tanner kick. Taking the kick will be Nick Sabloni for the PVD Tanners. He's at around the 32-yard line. It's a big kick. It's going left. It's won by the Tanners. Tries to be saved by Harrison Fisher. He saves the kick. Lynn Classical wins the ball, tries to keep possession, and PVD defense stops it, but however, it is still a Lynn Classical throw-in. PVD defense tries to find someone in the middle, and they couldn't find anybody, so Lynn Classical takes over. Kyle Joyce with the steal. Kyle Joyce tries to make something happen. Lynn Classical defense smothers him, and they clear it out. It's good pressure by Kyle Joyce, good effort by Kyle Joyce. However, the defense smothered him, and they cleared it out. PVD Tanners go back to their defense, trying to find someone to open up. They find that's a good pass by Nick Sabloni to find Victor Maciel, to find Cairo. Cleared out by the Lynn Classical defense. It's a PVD throw-in. It's Costa Prasalis with the throw. PVD Tanners with all the time in the world in their defense right now with Nick Sabloni. Pass to Ben Kemp. Ben Kemp's looking for something to give the ball to. Tries to find Tyler Sermon. Gets it to Tyler Sermon. Tyler Sermon's making a run. Tries to find Kyle Joyce, but the defense clears it out by Lynn Classical. It's a PVD Tanner throw. Morphus, big throw. Tries to find Kyle. Kyle's going in. Cleared again. Lynn Classical defense. That ball is still in PVD possession. Tyler Sermon just kicks it up, tries to generate offense, but passes it right to the Lynn Classical defense. They clear it out. Lynn Classical now trying to transition with some numbers. Lynn Classical switches fields. They got an open man. But good coming back by the midfielder, Harrison Fisher. Classical finds the open man in the middle. They split the defense. Who's going to win the race? And Dom Cunha for PBD Tanner goalie wins the race to the ball. Good save, Dom Cunha. Good throw by Dom Cunha to Kyle Morphus on the right. PBD Tanner throw. Again, Kyle Morphus with a big throw coming in. We have an injured player on the field. It's number 18 for the Lynn Classical Rams. Mikal Soto is down. We have a stoppage of play. He seems to be all right. He's up and about. Seems to be okay. Walks it off. And he appears to be all right. Again, here we are, about 10 minutes into the second half. We are still at a 0-0 game here. Kyle Morphus throws the ball in. Lynn Classical gets the turnover. Ben with the steal. Ben Kiyunga from Peabody with the steal. Kyle Morphus with the pressure on Lynn Classical. It's a PBD Tanner throw. Tyler Sermon with the throw. Finds Lynn Classical feet. However, Lynn Classical clears it out. Tries to go over the top. There's no offensive man there. PBD goalie clears it out. Harrison Fish has got some time. He sees what he has. He tries to make a move. Goes up the left side of the field. Passes it up. Tries to find Victor Maciel. However, turnover by the Tanners. Number 11 for Lynn Classical's got a breakaway. He's going to make a move. Ben Kemp tries to get him over the net by Lynn Classical. Number 11, Jenner Sandoval, had the breakaway, tried to make a move, tried to take a shot, but it went right over the net. It is a goal kick for the Tanners. Coming in for the PBD Tanners is now Bjorn Shorta. He came in for Ben Kiyunga in the middle of the field. It's a good clear by the PBD goalie. Lynn Classical again with the pressure. Number 11. Jenner Sandoval's again trying to make something happen. PBD defense is being strong and not letting him do it. It's a good pass by Lynn Classical trying to generate it. Free kick for the Lynn Classical Rams. They're at about the 20-yard line. Taking the kick for the Lynn Classical Rams is Brian Morales, number 8. He's going to try and take this opportunity and score here for the Rams. Appears to be some discussion between the players and the referee. Here we go. Kick is up. Shot on net. Wide left. Again, if you're just joining us, if you haven't been watching the game, we're about 14 minutes in to the second half of the game between PBD Tanners Soccer and the Lynn Classical Rams. The Lynn Classical Rams are 6-0-1 coming into this game. The PBD Tanners are 3-2, and it's been a great game so far. Lynn Classical Ram defense has the ball. Tries to get it up to their offensive midfielder on the right. Cleared by Sabloni. Nick Sabloni, that is, on the varsity team for the PBD Tanners. PBD Tanner throw in. Cairo throws it into Victor in the middle. Victor tries to make something happen. He looks what he has. Cairo's going backwards to Costa. Costa goes to the middle, finds captain Ben Kemp right around the middle of the Tanner Bullock. Ben Kemp tries to kick it up and over the top. Doesn't find feet, however, and it's cleared by the Classical Rams outside. So now it's a PBD Tanner throw. Costa Prasalis with the throw in again. Cleared out by Lynn Classical. Now it's still a PBD throw. Kyle Morphus and his big throws coming in. Big throw by Kyle Morphus, gets into the box. Kyle Joyce tries to score. Misses the ball. Can't get a foot on it. Can't take a shot. Great opportunity there by the Tanners to try and put one in the back of the net. Great throw by Kyle Morphus. Great attempt by Kyle Joyce to try to score there. Unfortunate. Lynn Classical defense tries to clear it back out, tries to get it to their offense. Won by Ben Kemp of Peabody. Morphus tries to bring it down. Lynn Classical finds their man in the corner. He's fast. He's trying to get to the corner. Tyler Sermon, however, stops him, but it is still a Lynn Classical throw in the left corner. It's a Lynn Classical throw. Here comes the throw. Finds Lynn Classical feet. He takes a turn. Good clear by the Peabody defense. Shot by Lynn Classical. Saved by good save by the Peabody Tanners goalie, Dom Cunha. About a 30-yard shot. It's a very good shot by Lynn Classical. Out of bounds. Peabody throw. Good win by Peabody, but however, it was still a turnover. Harrison Fisher tries to kick it to the middle. Who's there? Kyle Morphus tries to win the ball. Goes to Kyle Joyce. Trying to transition. They find Cairo on the left. Cairo tries to save the ball, keeps it in bounds, keeps it in play. Goes to the corner. Tries to cross it to the middle. Too much on that one. Goes out of bounds. It is a goal kick for the Lynn Classical Rams. With a game with so much offense, you would think a ball would have gone in the back of the net by now, but both teams' defenses are still going very strong. Kyle Joyce tries to win the goal kick. He does. Lynn Classical now has an offensive opportunity. Peabody defense falls down. They call offsides on the Lynn Classical offense. That is a Peabody Tanner kick. They're about their 30-yard line here, about to take the kick out. Taking the kick is Nick Sabloni, the junior on defense. Nick Sabloni kicks it, goes left. It's a high kick, finds Harrison Fisher exactly. It's a throw by Peabody. Costa Prasalis tries to get the ball in the middle. Bjorn in the middle, tries to switch the fields. He finds a wide open Kyle Morphus. Kyle Morphus' touch, however, ends up at Lynn Classical defense. Bjorn with a good defensive pressure. Costa tries to send Harrison Fisher to the corner. Too much on that one. Goes out of bounds. It is a goal kick for the Lynn Classical Rams. We have a sub here for the Peabody Tanners. Coming into the game for the Tanners is number 30, Ed Santos. Edward Santos has the ball. He's trying to find someone. He finds an open Kyle Morphus, but the Lynn Classical defense again stops the ball. Kyle Morphus touches the ball, goes out of bounds. Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical wins the throw, makes a touch, tries to go down the field. They got a speedy offense. Free kick for the Rams. Call against the Tanners. It's a free kick for the Rams about the 45-yard line or so. Lynn Classical's trying to get an opportunity here in this half. We're almost halfway done with this half, and there's still no score. They're going to try and change that right here. It's a good kick from Lynn Classical. They try to find someone in the corner, but it's also a good clear from the Tanners. It's a good win. Classical has possession. Out of bounds, Peabody Tanner throw. We have a substitute for the Tanners. Coming into the game is Ben Kiunga. Leaving the game is Bjorn Scherda. Costa Prasalis with the throw. Hits Ben. Lynn Classical gets the turnover, trying to make something happen. They run into the corner. The ball, however, goes out of bounds, and it is a Peabody Tanner throw. Excuse me, a Peabody Tanner goal kick. Excuse me. Tom Cunha lines up the goal kick. It's a good kick from Peabody Tanner goalkeeper. Goes out of bounds, however, and it is Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical throws it in. They find their own player. However, the player knocks it out of bounds. It's now a Peabody Tanner throw. It's a good throw by the Tanners. Out of bounds again by the Rams. Tanner throw. Throws it in. Tries to find someone in the middle. Tries to go to Kyle Joyce. Kyle Joyce being aggressive, trying to make something happen. Goes over the top. Finds Ed Santos. Ed Santos trying to make something happen. Can't. The Lynn Classical defense again is so strong. Tyler Sermon, ball in, finds Ed Santos. Great save by the Lynn Classical Rams. However, appears to be a penalty kick for the Tanners here. Referee called a penalty on the Lynn Classical Rams. It's going to be Edward Santos that takes the free kick in a game that has been very evenly matched on defense. At a 0-0 game, it's going to be trying to change here with a penalty kick from Peabody. Let's see if they can do it. We're just past the halfway point of the second half in a 0-0 game between the Peabody Tanners and the Lynn Classical Rams. What we're about to see is a penalty kick from the Peabody Tanners to see if we can capitalize on the opportunity here. Here we go. Ed Santos with the free kick, lines it up. Approaches the ball, goes right down to Edward Santos with the goal on the penalty kick. This is his first game returning this year to the Peabody Tanners after coming back from an injury. What a way to come back to the season. Ed Santos with the goal. The Peabody Tanners lead 1-0 over the undefeated Lynn Classical Rams. Appears to be a timeout for the Tanners.
They finally scored. What? They finally scored. Yeah. Thank you.
Are you getting some video?
What's up?
Are you getting some video?
Yeah, I'm filming for Peabody TV. Hi. Their truck is behind the bleachers. I'm filming for them.
What?
I'm filming for Peabody TV. Their truck is behind the bleachers. And it's live right now. It's on TV later and stuff.
There's a timeout now between the Peabody Tanners and the Lynn Classical Rams. Just before this timeout, the Peabody Tanners had a penalty kick after there was a penalty called on the Lynn Classical Rams against Edward Santos. Edward Santos took the penalty kick, shot it a little bit to the left, pretty hard, and he scored. So the score is now 1-0 Peabody Tanners. We have about 19 minutes left to go in this second half. Plenty of time for more soccer. We'll see if the Lynn Classical Rams can even out this game or if the Peabody Tanners will capitalize and try to make another one. Ed Santos, again, he's back from injury. What a way to come back from an injury with Ed Santos. Scoring a goal to put the Peabody Tanners up 1-0. So here we go with the Tanners again with the ball. Ed Santos again. Finds Costa on the left. Costa finds Victor Marcial in the middle, trying to make something happen. He tries to find Cairo on the left, but it's taken over by the Lynn Classical Rams. Both defenses today have been playing unbelievably well. Lynn Classical tries to go over the top. Nick Sabloni is there and clears it out. Kyle Morphus with the win on his head. Tries to find Ed Santos and or Cairo. Kyle Joyce tries to be aggressive, gets taken down. It's a free kick for the Tanners at about the 20-yard line. At the moment, it appears Cairo Dallafor will be taking the kick. It's a good opportunity for the Tanners to put another one in the back of the net to make this a 2-0 game. Let's see if they can capitalize on this free kick. Cairo Dallafor is in fact taking the kick. He approaches. Shot on net, hit by the wall, he puts it back in. Shot on net, saved! Saved by the Classical Rams off the crossbar. The Beauty Tanners try again to put the ball on the rebound. There were 3 Tanners in front of the goalie. And none of them could get a foot on the ball and put the ball in the back of the net. It's a goal kick now for the Rams. Unbelievable chance there for the Tanners. Unfortunately, though, they could not capitalize on the opportunity. Great clear for the Rams. It is now Lynn Classical throw. They're going to try and generate some offense here in the last 17 minutes of the game. It's a free kick for the Rams. Lynn Classical now is taking a free kick on the left side of the field. They kick it in, the ball is up, it goes into the middle of the box. They call offsides on the Lynn Classical Rams. PVD kick. Dom Cunha with the clear, good kick, finds Cairo on the left side of the field, brings it down. Finds Costa, Costa finds Ben in the middle. Lynn Classical gets the ball in possession, they have the transition in the numbers. Finds someone, they're trying, PVD defense again, strong, clears the ball, finds Kyle Morphus, finds Kyle Joyce. Kyle Square doing a lot of good work today. They find Ed Santos, he's onside. He makes a move to the right of the goalie. Tries to shoot the ball, hits the post on the right. Finds Cairo out front. Again, PVD offense cannot capitalize on a great opportunity. However, what an unbelievable transition of passes by the Tanners to get into that position. The Lynn Classical goalkeeper did all he could to stop that ball from going in, and the ball didn't go in. That was Ed Santos on the opportunity and Cairo Dallafor on the rebound. It is still a 1-0 game. What a great half of soccer we are witnessing. Won by the Tanners. The momentum seems to be swinging one direction, and Lynn Classical is going to try and change that. It's a good ball by Lynn Classical. They're going up the sideline. He has a runner with him. He's going to try and cross it to him. He's dribbling out. He takes a shot. Wide left. It's a goal kick for the Tanners. Dom Cunha lines up the kick, takes his time, sees what he has, kicks it out. It's a nice kick to the right side of the field, right to Kyle Morphus. Kyle Morphus wins. Ed Santos has the ball. Over the top. Then Classical defense clears it out, finds their offensive player. Good defense from Ben Kiyanga of the Tanners. Ben Kemp tries to clear it out. It goes off of Lynn Classical's foot. It's a PVD throw. They do a quick throw by Kyle Morphus trying to look for Kyle Joyce. However, the defense of Lynn Classical takes it. Kyle Joyce doesn't give up on the play, and PVD Tanners take the ball, but Kyle Morphus clears it up to the corner. And it goes out of bounds. It is a Lynn Classical throw. Another Lynn Classical throw coming here. Cairo Dallafor gets the ball. He's wide open in the left side of the field. He's going to try and generate something here. Makes a move to the middle, tries to find Victor. It does to no avail. Lynn Classical takes over. Good ball by Lynn Classical. However, they call it offsides on Lynn Classical Rams. It is now a free kick for the Tanners. That will be Nick Sabloni taking the kick for the Tanners here. Got just about 14 minutes left in this half. Lynn Classical has numbers. PBD Tanners, however, are getting back and defending. They've got numbers. They're going. Lynn Classical, they're quick. They're trying to make a move. They pass to the corner. They have a man. Can he get there? He gets there. It's off the Tanners. It's a Lynn Classical throw in the very corner of the field. Lynn Classical's going to try again to try to take advantage of this opportunity on the offensive side of the ball. It's a good throw by Lynn Classical. They're trying to. It's a clear by the Tanners. However, it goes out of bounds. It's still Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical, quick throw. Finds their own player. Kicks it back. Trying to fight around the Tanner defense here. Loses control. Tanners take over. They're trying to transition. They have a wide open Cairo on the left side of the field. Now they can make moves. They find Edward Santos. Edward Santos finds Victor in the middle. Tries to look for Kyle Joyce. Can't get the ball over the top, however, and the defense of Lynn Classical stops the Tanners from another offensive opportunity. Kyle Morphus now has the ball. Again, Lynn Classical stops him. Goes to Ben Kemp. Ben Kemp heads it back, and Lynn Classical brings it down and controls the ball. It's a nice stop from Ben of the Tanners. It's very good defense from them to stop it. And now it's a Lynn Classical throw after great defensive stop from Ben Kiyunga for PBD. Lynn Classical wins it. However, Ben Kemp is able to clear it out. Again, Lynn Classical throw. It's a good throw from Lynn Classical. It's won by Classical to the middle of the field. Now they're going to the right. They have a man. Offside called. Referee saw it, made the offside call. Puts his hand up. Rick signals now a free kick for the Tanners. Now the referees are going to get together and discuss something here. Is unsure of what they're discussing. We have about 12 minutes left in this second half. Remember, it's PBD Tanners versus the Lynn Classical Rams here at PBD Veterans Memorial High School. It appears that we are doing a drop ball, it seems. So it was not an offside call, or it was mistakenly made offsides, and they are correcting that mistake perhaps. Regardless of what they discussed, it is a drop ball between the Rams and the Tanners. Once the ball hits the ground, that's a live ball. PBD Tanners win the drop. Kyle Joyce now trying to pressure the defense. Lynn Classical wins it. It's a free kick for the Lynn Classical Rams at about the 28-yard line going in. Again, another opportunity for the Rams to try to take advantage of. Lynn Classical's getting up slowly here. This is Jenner Sandoval who's on the ground. He seems to be hurt. He's taking his time getting up. Might need some help. No, he's up. He seems to be all right. So now it's a free kick for the Rams. PBD Tanners are all trying to set up defensively as the referee comes on out, tries to set up the game, set up the shot. Very important free kick here for the Rams. PBD defense has been pretty locked down this half, so they're going to try and take advantage of that by getting this free kick for an offensive opportunity. Let's see if they can tie the game. Taking the kick for the Classical Rams is Alexander Tello. He puts it in towards the goal. Dom Cunha of the Tanners saves it. Sees what he has, tries to make a quick move. Finds Kyle Joyce on the right. Kyle Joyce going in, trying to be aggressive. Tries to get up to Edward Santos, goes over the top. However, the defense is there for Lynn Classical. Appears to be a Lynn Classical free kick. So it's a Lynn Classical free kick. So the Lynn Classical Rams now have a free kick. The defender who is taking the kick is waiting for his team to set up in the middle of the field, waiting for the whistle. The whistle blows, kick is up. It's a good kick, it's a booming kick to the left. He had his man, but the man missed it, and Ben Kemp cleared it out to the sideline. It's a Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical throws it in, however, it finds the feet of Ben Kemp. Zabloni tries to clear it out. Lynn Classical has an opportunity here, unless PBD Tanners clear it, which they do. So now they have opportunity on the left side of the field. They find Victor in the middle. He gets a foot on it. He and Kyle Joyce switch sides. He finds Kyle, however, the Lynn Classical defense steps in and takes the ball. Lynn Classical now trying to transition on offense, but again, PBD Tanner is playing very good defensive soccer. Kyle Joyce saves the ball, keeps it in bounds, goes right to Lynn Classical. Lynn Classical clears it out, goes right to the PBD Tanner. Ben Kiyunga goes over the top, again, finds Lynn Classical defense. Now that the Rams take their time, they see what they have, they survey what they have. We are about 10 minutes left in this second half. We are about 30 minutes in. We got 10 minutes left in this gem of a match. No call. But the Classical still has the ball. They're still trying to generate something here. PBD defense too much for the offense at the moment. Now the PBD offense is going to try and transition. They have the whole middle of the field open. Victor Maciel goes over the top. They find Kyle Joyce. Goalkeeper comes out. Great save. Lynn Classical. Isaiah Diaz in goal for the Lynn Classical Rams. He made a great save on that breakaway for Kyle Joyce. Now Lynn Classical is going to try and make a move. They have the old sideline open. They have a man with them. He's going to try and make a move. Makes a move. PBD Tanner's defense, however, stops him. Kicks it to Cairo. Now the Tanners are going to try and do something with it. Cairo sees it, tries to get it up, goes out of bounds. We have a timeout on the field, I believe. All right, there's a timeout on the field. So for those of you who are just joining us or are unaware of the situation, it is now just under 9 minutes left in this soccer game. It is taking place at PBD Veterans Memorial High School. It's between the PBD Tanners and the Lynn Classical Rams. At the end of the first half, it was a 0-0 game, and then about halfway through the second half, we had a PBD Tanner penalty kick by Ed Santos. He kicked it a little bit to the left, and it was hard enough to get to the back of the net. So PBD Tanners have gone up 1-0. However, the Lynn Classical Rams have had plethora of opportunities on offense, but the PBD Tanner defense has been very strong, and they have not allowed many shots to get off on net. Dom Cunha for the PBD Tanners has had a great game in goal. And besides the penalty kick for Lynn Classical, Isaiah Diaz, and Lynn Classical goalkeeper, has also had an outstanding game. It's a beautiful night here in Peabody. A lot of fans have come out to support the team. But we're going into the final stretch here of this soccer game. Just about 9 minutes left. We're going to see if Lynn Classical can tie this game or if PBD Tanners could add to their lead. The Lynn Classical Rams are 6-0-1 coming into this game, and the PBD Tanners are a 3-2 record. This would be a big win for the Tanners, and it would be the Rams' first loss of the season. And as we begin, the timeout is now over. I believe it is a PBD throw. PBD Tanners trying to set up, as it is a PBD throw. They're trying to set themselves up, waiting for the referee's call. Coming into the home stretch of this game, it will be an exciting one, that is for sure. PBD throw. Throw in goes to Ed Santos. Ed Santos tries to make a move, however, it goes into the Lynn Classical defense. The Classical defense tries to go over the top, and it is not enough. Victor Maciel in the middle tries to make a move. He gets past him. Again, he's staying with it. He's going in. He takes a shot. Lynn Classical defense is there to stop it. Lynn Classical defense clears it, tries to get their man, number 7. Fernando Gomez has been all over the offense, and he's quick, and they're trying to find him, but to no avail. Lynn Classical defense now has time. They go back to their man, Fernando Gomez. It is a Lynn Classical throw-in. No call on the play, so they keep playing on. Lynn Classical tries to go over the top. They're looking for Jenner Sandoval here. He's going to the corner. Appears to be a free kick for the PVD Tanners after a push by Lynn Classical, so it is now a free kick for the Tanners. Taking the kick is Bjorn Schurter for the Tanners. He's in the corner of his own end. He's going to try and clear it out and find some PVD feet here to bring it up on offense. Clears it out, ball is good, it's up in the air. Finds Kyle Joyce, however, it then goes to Kyle Morphus. Lynn Classical takes over on the turnover. They're trying to generate. Pass. Finds. PVD Tanners run into each other. So Classical takes advantage of that. Finds their open man. Tries to get it through the defense. Defense too strong again. Lynn Classical still has possession. They're going to try and find an open lane here to shoot. However, they kick it out of bounds, and it's a PVD Tanner throw. About 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to remain in this game. The Tanners are going to try and prevent the Rams from scoring at all costs, and the Rams are going to try and put a ball in the back of the net. Here go the Rams. Try to split the defense to no avail. Finds Kyle Morphus. Kyle Morphus clears it up. They're right in the middle of the Tanner Bowl now. It's been a very aggressive game and physical game from both sides, and the refs have just let the boys play. Dom Cunha for the Tanners, and the goalkeeper's coming all the way out to clear the ball to the outside. So now it's out of bounds. It's a Lynn Classical throw-in. Again, trying to generate a goal here. Running out of time. It's a good offense right now by the Lynn Classical Rams, trying to figure out how to get through the defense. It's a good slide by Nick Sabloni. Nick Sabloni gets to the outside. Goes out of bounds. It is a Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical throws it in. It's quick. Cleared by the Tanners, by Costa Prasalis, clears it up all the way up to Edward Santos. See if he can get through the Lynn Classical defense here. Lynn Classical clears it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for the Tanners. So throw by the Tanners. He was too far back, so now they're moving him up, so he's closer to where the ball actually went out of bounds. The throw is going to be coming in from Cairo Dallafor. Cairo surveys, looks what he has, finds Victor in the middle. Victor has a touch on it. However, it's now out of bounds. It's now Lynn Classical ball. Lynn Classical has possession. The defense for the Tanners is super strong. It's been strong all game. See if they can get through it in the last 5 minutes here. We are approaching the 5-minute marker. We have 5 minutes left remaining in this soccer game between PVD Tanner Soccer and the Lynn Classical Rams. So now the Lynn Classical Rams are now going to try and generate something off of a corner kick here for the Rams. They're going to wait for all their offensive players to get up, and they're going to try and take this opportunity. Not much time remains on the clock for them to try and put one in the back of the net. Here in comes the corner kick from the Rams. It's a good kick. It's over the middle. Header by the Rams. Goes out of bounds. It is now a goal kick for PVD. Just about 4 minutes remain in this match. The PVD Tanners are trying to give the Rams their first loss of the season, and the Tanners are trying to take home a big win for them. Which would, if they win, it'll prove their record to 4-2. Dom Cunha, the Tanner goalie, is now trying to survey the field, trying to find something to open up. Tanners are substituting. Coming in is Oscar Mejia in place of Edward Santos. Edward Santos being the one that put the Tanners up 1-0 in this game on a penalty kick. Oscar's going to try to put him up 2-0. Here comes the goal kick from the goalie from PVD. Goes right to Kyle Morphus. Kyle Morphus wins the header. Now Lynn Classical has possession. Lynn Classical is going to try and make something happen here. They're going to try and split the defense. To no avail, but they still have possession. Kyle Morphus wins it, while Morphus takes it up the field. Kyle Morphus tries to find Kyle Joyce, but the defense of Lynn Classical is strong. Again, Victor Maciel has the ball. Going to try and do something here. He's going to take a shot. Wide left. Goal kick for the Rams. We got about 3 minutes left here to go. About 3 minutes here, guys. PVD Tanner's up 1-0 off a penalty kick for Ed Santos. It's been an incredible game, physical. A lot of offense. Incredible defense on both sides. It's been a very good game for a very good night. A lot of play in the middle now. We're trying to figure out how to get the ball out. Now it's a Lynn Classical free kick. They're going quick. They find a man in between the defense. The PVD defense didn't seem ready for that one. Goes over the top. PVD defense clears it once again. The ball is out of bounds. It is now a Lynn Classical Rams throw. The throw-in goes in, goes over, finds a PVD head, however. Nick Sabloni clears it out, finds Kyle Joyce on the other side of the field. It's a PVD Tanner throw. We're about almost at the 2-minute mark now. Throwing it in is Kyle Morphus, and he seems to have a huge throw, which he does. He throws it in. However, it's right to the defense of Lynn Classical. We are at the 2-minute marker now. We have 2 minutes left remaining in this match between the PVD Tanners and the Rams, Lynn Classical Rams. PVD Tanners lead 1-0 with 2 minutes to go. Kyle Joyce tries to hip the ball, but he hips it out of bounds, and now it is a Lynn Classical throw. Lynn Classical throws it in. Cleared by Victor Maciel. PVD Tanners are now just trying to play defense to get the ball out of there so they don't have to worry about Lynn Classical scoring. Again, out of bounds. Lynn Classical throw again. This is a very important possession for Lynn Classical. They're going to try and get some offense and try to score a goal. You got to tie this game up in the last last minute or so. Dom Cunha comes out, tries to stop the goal. Dom Cunha tries to save. The ball goes out. Goal kick for the PVD Tanners. They dodged a bullet on that one. We are just under a minute here at PVD High School between the PVD Tanners and the Lynn Classical Rams. PVD is up 1-0. And the game is over. The referees have called the game. The PVD Tanners have now won the game 1-0 on a penalty kick from Edward Santos. He had just come back from injury, and this was his first game back. Lynn Classical, PVD Tanners 1, Lynn Classical Rams 0. The Tanners improved to 4-2 on the season, and the Rams suffer their first loss and go to 6-1-1. However, it was a great game on both sides, both great defense, great offense, beautiful night of soccer, beautiful match. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a wonderful night of soccer.